So ironically, day two was really about dealing with myself, just having that mental toughness to cope with what we were being thrown into, which was a sand pit where we had to do low crawls for nearly 70 minutes. We did other things too, but it was a lot of back and forth on cold, wet, hard sand that was abrasive and bruising, and it was tough. And it was, this is all before dawn, so it's pretty black out, so all you can see is just, the sand in front of you and a faint glimmer of where the finish line was, where we had to turn around and go back again. And in the middle of doing this, I was just like, oh my God, I don't even know if I can make this. How long are we going to have to do this for? Can this just go by a little bit quicker? And I was really working on just hoping and praying that each little, inch forward, each little step, if you call it a step, each little crawl, arm movement, hip and shoulder shimmy, would just pass a little bit faster and be a little bit easier. And again, ironically, day two, I'm laying in that sand pit, coping with this and really being reminded of another time a year ago where I was laying and coping and praying to God that the next minute would go by a little bit faster than the last minute. And to have that level of pain where you literally are just praying for the night to pass, minute by minute, second by second, it's indescribable. It really is. And so day two kind of brought that up for me. And it gave me a bit of resolve to really not just survive it, not just survive the exercise, the challenge of just doing these low crawls and then doing bear crawls and then doing jumping jacks and the whole routine of all of that, but to really thrive in it and to embrace it, not to resist the pain, not to resist the experience, and to really excel. Like I said, not just survive and to get through, but to really choose who I was going to be and say, am I going to be somebody who says, okay, it's okay that everybody else is crying and suffering and stopping, or am I going to be the person who's going to push through to the end and not just slowly, one little baby crawl at a time, but really try to sprint through to the end, giving it 110%. And so that's how I finished, and I was really happy at how to be able to do that, and the ability to walk through my shoes one more time in a mental sort of way, and to overcome it once more.